What's unclear here is the reasoning. Multiple outlets are reporting that the Iranians have made these demands, but the reason's kind of unclear at the moment. So there could be a few different ways of looking at this, which could impact, to your question, how Donald Trump reacts. Is the change of venue some way that the Iranians are saying, we want more control over this? We need to have our way. Is it a sign that they're trying to assert themselves, essentially, in these negotiations, a power play of sorts? Donald Trump sometimes has respect for that, but other times he says, no, live up to the terms of what you decided, you're not going back now. So that could play into it. In terms of the mediators that were involved, one would think that having those Arab mediators would work in favor of Iran, that they would appreciate having those mediators at the table. But there could be something here with the Iranians, sort of a reverse psychology. I don't know their thinking here, but sort of saying, you know what, President Trump, you want to get down to brass tacks? Let's get down to brass tacks here. Let's toss everybody else out of the room. We don't need him. You want direct talks? You've been asking for direct talks for years. You've got direct talks. Let's get down to it. And so, again, Trump could look at that as a way of saying, okay, I appreciate that you want direct talks here rather than having everybody else muddle up and having to go back and forth with this so-called shuttle diplomacy that has gotten in the way of U.S.-Iran talks for, a decade plus now. So it could be seen in very different terms depending on the meaning that's extracted from these demands here and these changes that are being demanded by the Iranians.